Good morning. Happy Friday. Praise be to Jesus, it's Friday. 74 degrees. Where'd she go? Oh, 74 degrees. There's a cool wind blowing, but the sun is warm. It's glorious. It's going to be 85. And then 85 or 6 tomorrow. And then it's going to cool off again. And we have frost warnings for next week. Hello, spring. We're glad to see ya. Okay, so last night, the girls wanted, well, Naomi wanted to make the special brownies for her sister. I don't mean special brownies like that. You know, like special brownies. I mean like the gluten-free, nut-free, soy-free, egg-free, all-free. With all-free brownies, yeah. The box of brownie mix is by King Arthur, and it has none of that in it, okay? No soy. With chocolate, you have to be careful of soy because most of our chocolate has soy in it, and she's allergic to soy, okay? Okay. She's allergic to eggs, so I looked up the conversion for applesauce. I don't know why I do it that way. I don't know why I say it that way. I saw it on something applesauce. Anyway, the conversion for applesauce to eggs, I can't remember if it's a 1/4 cup or a 1/2 cup, but anyway, we measured it out correctly, put it in there, the water, the whole thing, okay? We get it mixed up, and then I brought out the soy-free, dairy-free, all the freeze chocolate chips. I think that's where things went bad. Yeah, I think it was the chocolate chips. But I must go do my mom duty, so I'll be back, okay? Hi. We're going to the post office, aren't we? Yes, we're going to the post office. It's so exciting. Isn't it exciting? So it's so exciting. See, I'm so excited I can't hide it. That's how she looks excited. Yeah, it's all the same. It's all the same look, whether you're excited or not, yeah. Okay, so to continue on with the story. Now, I have made a lot of brownies in my life, okay? Matter of fact, back in the day at the sheriff's office, when we were going to bring anything, it was my job to either bring the banana pudding or the brownies, because those are two things that I did very well, okay? So I made a lot of brownies. However, I've never used the King Arthur brand, but I don't think that was the problem. 2, I've never added chocolate chips, especially like this. These are called Enjoy Life chocolate chips, and they're soy-free, egg-free, dairy-free, nut-free, all the frees, okay? And I thought, well, we'll just add in chocolate chips, and that'll be perfect, okay? And it said on the box that you could add in a cup of chocolate chips, or a cup of nuts. Was optional, right? So Naomi added the chocolate chips. I told her a cup. She just poured them in. I don't really know how much she added. I will say that the batter tasted amazing, and it was safe to eat because it had applesauce instead of eggs, okay? So we get the brownies in the pan. We put the pan in the oven, 325 for 45 minutes. And I was like, that seems awfully low, but that's what it said. So I actually set it on 40 minutes because I wanted to check on it. Well, when I went to pull it out, it was still all jiggly like Jell-O, and I was like, ugh. Well, that's not going to be done in 5 minutes. So I turned it up to 350, and I set it on another 5 minutes. Now, 5 minutes later, when I pulled it out, it wasn't jiggly like Jell-O, but I did the knife test, and it came out wet. And I was like, okay, is that the mass amounts of chocolate chips sticking to it? Or Are the brownies still raw? I don't know. So I turned it up to 400, put it back in there for 5 more minutes. I pull it out. I stuck a knife in it. It still came out wet. I was like, what the deuce? Okay? What the deuce? I don't know what to do because it's now 8 o'clock and time for the girls to go home. So I started trying to cut the brownies, and they were like soup. Now let me tell you something. There would have been nothing better. They tasted great. There would have been nothing better than to put some of that in a bowl while it was still hot and top it with ice cream. It reminded me of something that I've had in a restaurant, and I can't remember what it is, but it's very chocolatey, like almost like a lava type cake, but with ice cream on it. Of course, I didn't have ice cream. They didn't have ice cream, so that goes there. They can't keep ice cream because every time Phoenix eats ice cream, she gets an upset stomach because she's not supposed to have, I mean, she has milk and it's okay, but for some reason ice cream tears her up. So anyway, they don't keep it in the house for that reason, because Phoenix is a snack monster, okay? So I'm like, well, I mean, I guess we'll just put it in a bowl like this and y'all can just scoop out brownies because it's done. So as we're walking down the driveway and Naomi is carrying the plastic container of brownie soup, she says, what is all this water? It looked like muddy water was rising to the top. I said, I think that might be the oil, oil from the chocolate chips or something. I don't know. I'm not sure that those chocolate chips are made for, I don't know what happened, but I tell you what, I said, if you would go home and lay that out on something and let it sit all night, like in the fridge or something, it'll be delicious. They taste great. It's just, and they're done. I don't know. So I want to buy another box of the King Arthur and make them again the same exact way, but without the added chocolate chips, and see what happens. I think it'll be fine. But I mean, it looked like she added about a cup. I mean, she didn't add the whole bag. So, and it's kind of a small bag. You know, it's not that big of a bag. So, anyway, that's how that went. It was lovely. But while they were baking, the girls just laid on the couch. Well, Phoenix laid on the couch with the iPad, and Naomi got over in my recliner. The recliner has been there this whole time, but they've just discovered it, and now that they've just discovered it, they want to fight over it. Oh, there's a sign for a lost cockatiel. How sad. How do you lose a cockatiel? You're supposed to clip their wings so they can't fly away. I had a cockatiel one time. His name was Simon. And my mom would let him out of his cage every morning, and he would sit on her shoulder all day and give her kisses on her cheek. We loved him, but then my mom became allergic to him, so I gave him to a friend of mine, and I lost contact with the friend. He worked with me at the sheriff's office, and he moved, so I don't know what happened to old Simon. I named him Simon because that's my pawpaw's name. Why did I name my cockatiel after my pawpaw? I don't know. Seemed like a good thing to do. So, yeah. Anyway, yeah, we're going to the post office because I paid the bills yesterday, didn't I? Say, Mommy paid the bills at work, but Mommy didn't have her stamps at work. Yeah, they were at home in my desk. That's the problem with having 2 desks. It's hard to have everything at both places. So I put these stamps back in my little go bag so that they'll be at work with me. Sometimes I pay bills at home, and sometimes I pay bills at work. I prefer to pay them at work, and then, because the post office is just down the street, but now I have to drive across town to go to the post office. It's my own fault. And yeah, I could have gone in and bought some, but I didn't want to do that when I had some, you know? Anyway, and then we'll probably pick up some lunch while we're out, but don't you worry about it, okay? We had Mexican yesterday. We had a taco salad, and it was delightful. Yes, it was, wasn't it? Well, you didn't have any. But anyway, I'm almost to the post office, so I'll be back, okay? Okay, so I saved myself a bite. And that's what it looks like. Not at all what it looked like last night. It tastes good. It was not pretty. Well, end of the work day, and here we are. Here we are. Ain't that right, Penny? Yeah, Penny wants another treat, and we're having an argument because I want her to eat her food first. She just ate a treat. Usually if she eats a treat, it prompts her to eat her food. But no, she just wants another treat. And I can be as stubborn as she can. Sometimes, most of the time. I mean, my grandmother was German. That's what a friend of mine told me. She said, "Oh, your grandmother was German. That makes sense." What does that mean? Huh? What does that mean? She was like, "Well, I mean, you're a bit stubborn." I said, "Touche. Tooches, okay?" Don't ever talk to me like that. Again. Anyway, that's it for this one. Remember, I love you. Jesus loves you. We hope he's coming back soon because people be crazy. And my dog wants another treat, okay? And I'll talk to you on the next one. Toodles!